Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local schools. I'm Jeff Smith with Nick Curran on camera, coming to you live from North Medford High School in Medford, Oregon. Thank you for joining us today. It's the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by US Cellular at Siskiyou, today featuring the Grants Pass Lady Cavers and the North Medford Black Tornado. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Medford School District and our participating community business partners. Joe Brett is the executive producer for events on TableRockSports.net. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. Please support Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Go to youtube.com, search Table Rock Sports, and click on the red subscribe button. Should be one of the best matchups of the weekend here, with the top two teams in the conference, at least teams in the valley, I should say. We're playing these Southern Oregon Conference, the COVID conference, where we have 6A and 5A teams playing together. But in the Southwest 6A Conference, Grants Pass and North, two of the top three teams in the conference standings currently, and very similar records and similar outcomes for these two teams. So this should be a really good game. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for today's game. First, for the visiting Grants Pass Lady Cavers, leading off and playing second base will be Alexa Medley. Batting second, playing third base will be Ellie Berg. Batting third will be the catcher, Sophie Woodburn. Sarah Martin will bat fourth. She's the pitcher. First baseman and batting fifth, Shaylin Totten. Batting sixth at shortstop, Reagan Bruner. Batting seventh will be Ashley Falk in center field. Nevaeh Harry will be in right field batting eighth. And in left field batting ninth is Atiana Vanuku Johnson. And the starting lineup for the North Medford Black Tornado. Batting first, playing center field, Nevaeh Smith. Batting second, at shortstop, Madeline Leach. Batting third, in left field, Shahar Miles. Presley Lawton will bat fourth and play and catch. At third base, batting fifth, Sarah Hamlin. Hannah Drysdale will bat sixth and play first base. Your DP today will be Gabby Urban. In the eighth spot, the pitcher, Alyssa Hartzheim. Next is the right fielder, Samara Miles. And finally, your flex and second baseman, Taylor Smalley. Those are your starting lineups. We will take a quick break and come back with the start of Grants Pass and North Medford. We'll be right back.
My Circle K, powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
US Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All US Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for US Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
If you're a coach or plan to be a coach, what kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, God! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens, called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Welcome back. Our middle and high schools are ready to welcome students back for in-person learning.
School may look a little different, but some of the most important things remain the same, like the chance to connect with teachers, see friends, join in activities, and make plans for our future.
Welcome to Hedrick, people!
In this video, you will learn key information about how our middle and high schools are preparing for students to return and what we can all do to ensure everyone's safety as we get back to school.
As students arrive, by bus, car, foot, or bike, they will follow new protocols and safety practices. On the bus, students wear masks and sit socially distanced.
Families can find the bus routes on your school's website under Our School. Drop-off locations and protocols at many schools have changed.
As students arrive on school grounds, staff will direct them where to go, either heading to class through the main entrance or straight to their classroom through the exterior door.
A staff member will greet students and do a visual check for wellness.
Students play an important role in keeping others healthy. If you have any of the following symptoms, stay home.
Visitors and volunteers may not enter school buildings at this time. Families who make prior arrangements may enter the main office.
Once inside, students and staff will follow the arrows to keep distance as they walk the halls.
Every classroom has been measured and desks have been placed to ensure physical distancing between students. Sharing of materials will be discouraged, but when sharing is required for an activity, extra precautions like washing hands before and after are taken. Students will be grouped into cohorts, stable groups of students, and they will stay with those groups during the day. We have increased cleaning throughout the day and are instituting deep cleaning at the end of each day for all high-touch surfaces. Additionally, our maintenance team has worked to increase ventilation throughout our school buildings. Thanks to updates to our system, HVAC systems are set to bring in fresh air an hour before school starts each day, and classroom air will be cycled hourly.
Meals continue at our schools. At our middle schools, students can receive a free breakfast and lunch. Students will eat their lunch in the classroom or the cafeteria while remaining socially distant. At our high schools, students also receive free breakfast and grab-and-go lunch at the end of each school day to bring home. Breakfast will be available for the first few hours of each school day for students.
One important way we are keeping staff and students safe is through the regular and consistent use of masks. Students and staff will wear masks throughout the day.
Make sure your mask fits well over both your nose and your mouth and consider bringing a backup.
Our schools will continue to encourage proper hand hygiene, including washing hands for 20 seconds with soap and water,
and using hand sanitizer at stations located throughout the building.
Welcome back, students.
Welcome back, students.
Welcome back. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. It's the Grants Pass Lady Cavers traveling to Medford to take on the North Medford Black Tornado. Just about ready to get things underway. As I mentioned during the pregame, this should be a really good matchup. As these two teams are the top two Rogue Valley teams in the Southwest Conference currently, and the top two teams in the hybrid Southern Oregon COVID Conference, as we've been calling it. Just getting ready to get underway. Once again, your battery for North Medford, Alyssa Hartzheim pitcher, Presley Lawton the catcher, and leading off for the Lady Cavers, Alexa Medley. Alexa, slap hitter. She'll try and get the infield singles, and she takes a strike. First pitch time, 12:10, and we are underway here from North Medford High School. She'll bunt this one back to past the pitcher. It'll be another infield single for Alexa Medley. And the leadoff hitter on once again for the Lady Cavers. This is my first chance to see North Medford do most of the Lady Cavers games, and this is exactly what you'll see first inning every time. I wish I had the stats for on-base percentage, but Alexa Medley's got to have a pretty high one. And there's a swing and a miss from Ellie Berg. Squares to bunt, pulls it back. And that'll be ball one, 1-1. Woodburn in the on-deck circle for the Lady Cavers. Here's the 1-1, bunted foul. And the count goes to 1-2. There's a swing and a little dribbler down the first baseline, and that will roll foul just on the other side of the line. And the count remains 1-2. That pitch too far outside, and the count evens up at 2-2. High for a ball, and it's 3-2. Hitting in the 4 slot for the Cavers, Sarah Martin, the Caver pitcher, Sarah has a home run in each of the last 2 games. There's a swing and a foul tip into the glove, and heading to second, getting there safely, will be Medley, and that'll bring up Woodburn. So Sophie Woodburn, the Caver catcher, steps in and takes ball 1. The 1-0 pitch is over for a strike, and it's 1-1. Off-speed pitch, called strike 2. She took something off of that one and froze Woodburn. That'll be too far outside. Runner goes, and moving over to third will be Medley. And the count evens up now at 2-2. So Medley down at third now with 1 out. And a 2-2 count to Sophie Woodburn. That one up high, and the count goes full, 3-2. Swinging a foul, that'll get out of play. Hartzheim deals. That one fouled away, out of play once again. That 3-2 pitch is in the dirt, and there'll be runners at the corners. And it'll be Sarah Martin up next for the Grants Pass Lady Cavers. First pitch to Martin, an off-speed pitch, and that'll be ball 1. 1-0. Pitch misses for ball 2. 2-0. Lady Cavers in their last game on Tuesday with 2 home runs. Martin responsible for one of them, and I believe it was Woodburn. I have to double check that, but haven't seen a lot of 2 home run games so far this season. There's a strike taken by Martin. In fact, the second home run was a walk-off to make it a 6-inning, 10-run rule game, as that one's fouled off for strike 2. The Cavers led by 9 runs, and that home run gave them that 10th run. There's a line drive base hit to left field. 1 run will score. Throw comes into third, and there's runners at first and second with 1 out. And the Cavers on the board first. It's 1-0. And next up will be Shaylin Totten. So Medley scores on the play. And Shaylin Totten steps in, the first baseman for the Cavers. First pitch is low for a ball. Reagan Bruner in the on-deck circle for the Cavers. There's a grounder in the hole into center field, base hit. Around third, headed for home. The throw will not be in time, and Woodburn scores the second run for the Lady Cavers. So Reagan Bruner, the Caver shortstop, will bat next. Grants Pass now leading on the John L. Scott scoreboard. They will give up some runs, but they've scored a whole bunch of runs this season. There's a bunt, and that hits her. We'll have to see if she was in the box or out of the box. They'll say she was in the box, so it'll just be a foul ball. North Medford wants her called out, said she was out of the box. Umpire. So an 0-2 count now to Bruner. That pitch outside for a ball. Runner down at second is Martin. Actually, that's probably a courtesy runner. It is. I'll have to see who that is. And Totten over at first. Welcome back. We lost our stream there. The North Medford Black Tornado had loaded the bases, got a run home on an infield single, and now a 2-1 count to Hannah Drysdale, and now it's 2-2. Swing and a miss, ball in the dirt, no place for her to go, and that'll be a strikeout. And now 2 outs. And that'll bring up Gabby Urban. And the count goes to 0-2 on that pitch. And Urban takes a ball 1-2. So it's Miles at third, Lawton at second, Hamlin at first. Hamlin had the infield single that got the run home to make it 2-1 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. And that one misses. And the count goes to 2-2. And Urban takes it full to 3-2 after going down 0-2. Urban, the DP in today's game. Here's the payoff pitch. Too high, and a run will come home, and we are tied at 2. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Alyssa Hartzheim. And that pitch low for ball one. 1-0. Samara Miles in the on-deck circle for North if Hartzheim can keep this inning alive. And the count goes to 2-0. Apologize for that loss in the stream there. We had a little overheating problem. Not that hot out here, but some of this equipment needs to be babied. So we're taking care of that. Should be good the rest of the way. And that is a strike. And that 2-1 pitch is in the dirt, and the count goes to 3-1. Martin doesn't want to give her anything too good to hit, but she also doesn't want to walk in another run here. Swinging a drive to left field on the line. Vanuku Johnson dives but can't make the catch. She knocks it down. And a run comes in, 2 runs come in. And it'll be 4-2. North Medford takes the lead. And that'll bring up Samara Miles. So Vanuku Johnson made a pretty good attempt at that. Got the glove on it, knocked it down, but couldn't squeeze it. And so 2 runs come in on the double off the bat of Hartzheim. So helping her own cause up there. And Miles takes a second strike. It's 0-2. And that pitch up high, and it's 1-2. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net, powered by US Cellular at Siskiyou. Here's a 1-2 pitch, a grounder to second. Easy play there for Medley. She gets it to Totten, and the Cavers get out of the inning. But North Medford takes the lead here in the bottom of the first with a 4-run first. And on the John L. Scott scoreboard, they lead after 1, 4-2.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthernoregon.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Welcome back. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Number 9 hitter will lead things off for the Lady Cavers. They trail now 4-2 after 1. It'll be Atiana Vanuku Johnson leading off. She'll be followed by Medley and Berg, the scheduled first 3 hitters. Off-speed pitch, swing and a miss. That 0-1 pitch gets away, and that'll be ball 1. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2. There's a chopper foul down the third base side. The count remains 1-2. Coming to you from North Medford High School, home of the Black Tornado. Beautiful day for softball. Just across the way, the same 2 teams playing baseball. There's a little looper out into center. Little Texas leaguer for a base hit for Vanuku Johnson. They'll throw behind her, but she gets back in safely. And we'll head to the top of the order. And Alexa Medley. So top of the order. Medley, a slap hitter. She'll run up, drops the bunt down, gets another good one, and the speed of Medley will get her there without a problem as the throw away late. And runners now at first and second. So Medley, the runner at first, Vanuku Johnson at second, and the hitter will be Ellie Berg, the third baseman for the Cavers. Berg squares to bunt, and that'll be a strike. Drops that one foul, and the count goes to 0-2. Vanuku Johnson not quite with the speed that Medley has at first, but she's still a pretty aggressive base runner, so shouldn't be any kind of hindrance for Medley behind her, who's a speedy runner. That pitch, ball 1, 1-2. Fouled. Count remains 1-2. Checks her swing, and that one just outside, and it's 2-2. Here's Hartzheim's delivery. Swinging a pop fly on the infield. It should be playable. Catch is made by Drysdale for the out, and that's the first out here in the top of the second. And that'll bring up Sophie Woodburn, the Caver catcher. That one up high, ball one. Takes another one up high, and it's 2-0. Pitch fouled out of play. Woodburn waiting for the 2-1 pitch. That one popped up on the infield, and it's dropped by the pitcher. Runners are heading to the next base, and out at third is Vanuku Johnson. So they get the force. Wondering if that's going to be called infield fly rule, and the umpires are going to talk it over. Yeah, and the coach may be questioning. They wanted to appeal to first as well, North did, but there's no umpire there to make that call at the moment. But that ball was dropped, so you can't appeal. I mean, you can, but you're not going to get an out over at first on that play unless she left early. So they're going to call Woodburn out. On the infield fly rule. And Vanuku Johnson will be safe at third. So there'll be runners at second and third. So now wait a minute. Martin. So Martin was down at. I'm confused. I missed a batter. Toten will be the hitter. Bases are now loaded with 2 outs. I'm not sure. I lost a batter. I will have to fix that. Did she get hit? I may have missed that. Okay, so Martin must have been hit by the pitch, and I was looking down and didn't see it. So my apologies. So Martin, they put a courtesy runner for Martin. Toten grounds to short. North will get out of the inning without a run. Cavers strand 3, and we will take a break, come back with the bottom half of the second when we come back.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
Nevaeh Smith will lead things off for the Black Tornado. She takes a strike. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. And on our John L. Scott scoreboard, it's 4-2 in favor of the home team, North Medford Black Tornado. And the count evens at 1-1. Nevaeh Smith, Matlin Leach, and Shahar Miles scheduled hitters here in the bottom of the second. As Smith takes another ball, it's 2-1. And that one called a strike. It's 2-2. I thought I heard the umpire. We're out here in right field, so it's harder to hear, but letting the scoreboard help me out occasionally when I need it. That'll be a ball. And the count goes full, 3-2. I didn't see the hand signal from the umpire, but I heard the strike call, so there's a soft grounder to second. It'll be a close play, but they'll get the out at first as Medley shovels it over to Totten for the first out. And that'll bring up Matlin Leach. First pitch to Leach. Base. Oh, into the dugout. I misjudged that. I was about to call that a hit. It almost hit somebody, but it was in the Lady Caver dugout. Just about got one of the Grants Pass coaches. These dugouts are pretty well protected. It's surprising they snuck a ball in there. That's a foul ball. That'll get out of play. And it's 0-2. Martin gets her sign. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Reaches out and gets it right back to Martin. She'll throw to first, and there's a quick 2 outs here in the second. And that'll bring up Samara Miles, the Black Tornado right fielder. Comes up here with nobody on and 2 outs. Swinging a fly ball, right field, should be playable. Over a few steps to her right is Harry. Makes the catch, and a 1-2-3 inning here in the bottom of the second. We'll head to the third on the John L. Scott scoreboard. It's still 4-2 in favor of the Black Tornado.
In RBTD all my life. When we moved to Talent, that's when we purchased our house.
All those memories were in that little spot for 17 years.
Everything in that house, all our firsts, everything gone.
Now more than ever, with so many families being displaced, their kids will still be able to come to school to Phoenix and Talent because they'll be able to use RBTD.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
So your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Welcome back. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Top half of the third, Lady Cavers coming to bat. It'll be the 6, 7, 8 hitters, Bruner, Falk, and Harry. Looking to cut into this 2-run deficit, as the home team has the lead 4-2 on our John L. Scott scoreboard. And that's a strike. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on that one and got the strike. Had Bruner out in front of that one. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Took something off of that. She'll serve that one out to second, but the catch is made by Smalley. And there's one out here in the third. Kind of a looping line drive out to second base for the first out. And that'll bring up Ashley Falk, the Lady Cavers center fielder. First pitch fouled off. Takes one a little too far inside. And the count goes 1-1. From our position out here in right field, it's actually not too bad for calling balls and strikes out here. The in and out's a little tough, up and down pretty easy. There's a soft grounder to second. And 2 up, 2 down here in the third. And that'll bring up Nevaeh Harry for the Cavers. Another grounder to second. So busy inning for Smalley. She takes care of business for the Black Tornado. A 1-2-3 inning. We head to the bottom of the third on the John L. Scott scoreboard. It's still 4-2 in favor of the Black Tornado.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love my team, I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at SouthernOregonSports.com.
Here's the 1-1 pitch to Hamlin. And it's 2-1. Apologize about the audio there, but hope you saw the double from Lawton. Courtesy runner is done, and Hamlin pops it up on the infield. Shortstop goes out and makes the catch. That's Reagan Bruner making that catch. And there's one out here in the bottom half of the third on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Still 4-2 in favor of North Medford, and the next batter will be Drysdale. So apologize that. You don't need to hear me, you just need to see the play. Hannah Drysdale takes the first pitch for a ball, 1-0. Chopper to short. Throw over in time for the out. Runner will advance to third on the play, but now 2 outs. And that'll bring up Gabby Urban. So the courtesy runner done, now down at third. And Gabby Urban takes a strike. So leadoff double got things started here, but the Cavers have gotten 2 outs trying to get out of this bottom half of the third with no damage done. North Medford would like to add to their 2-run lead. As that pitch is a ball, it's 1-1. Took something off that inside half. Going to be a ball. Catcher Woodburn tried to frame that one, but umpire said too far inside. 2-1 pitch is going to be a called strike, and it's 2-2. That pitch too far outside, and the count goes full. 3-2. That one in the dirt, and they'll have runners at the corners with 2 outs. And it'll be Alyssa Hartzheim, the Black Tornado pitcher, coming to bat. She had the big double in her last at bat, part of that first inning rally. That pitch called strike. Martin waiting for her sign. Now she'll deal. That one driven to center field. Should be playable. A couple steps in goes Falk. She makes the catch. The Cavers get out of the inning. North Medford strands 2, and after 3 on the John L. Scott scoreboard, still 4-2 in favor of the Black Tornado.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.oregon.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Welcome back. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Top half of the fourth, things have calmed down since that first inning. 6 runs between the two teams in the first inning. No runs since. And to start off the fourth, it'll be the number 9 hitter, Atiana Vanuku Johnson. She'll be followed by Medley and Berg as Hartzheim continues the pitching duties for the Black Tornado. First pitch swinging, base hit left field, and another leadoff hitter on for the Cavers. If you went by getting the leadoff hitter on, the Cavers should be leading this game. They've done it more, but they don't. They trail 4-2. And that'll bring up Alexa Medley. She runs up on the first pitch. It's called strike 1. Medley, first pitch swinging in her last at bat. Unusual for her. She'll run up on almost every pitch, but she takes a lot of first pitches. Runs up, squares, and takes a ball, I believe. Looks like it will be a ball, and it's 1-1. So umpire's a little slow with his arm motion on a strike count, so I have to kind of wait for him, make sure that I don't miss one. There's a bunt attempt. Don't know if she got a piece of that, but it's dropped by the catcher, so it won't matter, and it's 1-2. She definitely offered at it. Couldn't tell if she got a piece of it, but either way, it's a strike, and it's a 1-2 count to Medley. That one outside, and the count evens at 2-2. Two-two pitch foul. That'll get out of play. Vanuku Johnson, the runner at first. Medley, the hitter. That one popped up on the infield, and Vanuku Johnson's going to get double. Oh, they know they can't make the throw. She was halfway to second before she realized that was going to be caught. Fortunately for Vanuku Johnson, the throw was offline. They weren't able to double her off of first. Throw was in the dirt, and they weren't able to dig it out. And that'll bring up Ellie Berg. Hard ground ball off the glove of the pitcher, and everybody's going to be safe. Runners at first and second now with one out. And that'll bring up Sophie Woodburn. And we got time called by the North Medford coach. Today's action is brought to you in part by the Medford Parks and Recreation Department, where up-and-coming spring sports stars can sign up now for summer camps. Go to playmedford.com, where you'll find the Coach Pistoli softball camp, July 12th through 14th. And we'll get you the rest of that information in a bit as we're ready to get back underway here. As Woodburn steps in. And takes a strike. Boy, the catcher had to reach a little ways for that. I'm surprised that caught the outside corner, but it is a strike, and it's 0-1. Umpire's got a much better look than we do here, but looked like that one crossed the catcher up a bit. That one's too high, and it's 1-1. Of course, that can be deceiving as well if the catcher's set up inside and the pitch goes outside. With a right-handed catcher in this situation, they got to reach across their body. It makes the pitch look a little worse than maybe what it was. That one up high, and it's 2-1 to Woodburn. Sarah Martin in the on-deck circle for Grants Pass. As Sophie Woodburn waits on the 2-1 pitch. That's a line drive into center field. That'll be a base hit. Fanuku Johnson had hesitated, but she'll get to third in time, and the bases are loaded with only one out. And that'll bring up Sarah Martin, the Caver pitcher. Bases loaded and one out. Pitcher versus pitcher here. That pitch took something off of that, but I think she missed a little outside. It's 1-0. That pitch outside, and it's 2-0. They're going to want to be careful with Martin, even with the bases loaded. Martin with home runs in her last two games. Both of them line drives, one to center and one to right center. And that's ball three, 3-0. You don't want to walk in a run, but you also don't want to give up a grand slam here. There's the 3-0 strike on the outside corner, and it's 3-1. Infield in, trying to cut down the run at home. Martin takes one on the outside corner, strike two. She thought about offering it that and decided to lay off, and the count's full now, 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch, swinging a foul out of play. Outfielders, left and center fielders are deep. Right fielder about medium depth. Swinging a ground ball up the hole in the middle to center field. One run will score. Coming around to score a second run will be Berg. And we're tied on the John L. Scott scoreboard. RBI single for Martin. And that'll bring up Shaylin Totten. We'll get a pinch runner or a courtesy runner over at first for Martin. They get the out at first, and then they throw as the runner, the courtesy runner, yeah, they got the out at first, so it wasn't a force at second, but they finally do tag number 4 there for Grants Pass to get the double play. And so the Black Tornado get out of the inning with that double play, but not before the Cavers get 2 to tie things up. After 3.5, it's tied at 4 on our John L. Scott scoreboard. We'll be right back.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Welcome back. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. On the John L. Scott scoreboard, we are now tied at 4 as we head to the bottom of the 4th. Cavers had a rally. They got 2 runs in the top half of the inning, but any chance for more was erased by a little base running error as the double play that should have just been most likely just 1 out made at first turned into a double play. And so now the Black Tornado will bat. That one back to the pitcher. Martin throws in time to get Miles. And there's 1 out here in the bottom half of the inning. And we'll head to the top of the order. Center fielder Nevaeh Smith. And that pitch, ball 1. Smith squaring before Martin even gets into her windup. Now she'll pull it back, squares again, and takes it in the dirt. It's 2-0. Runs up on that one and takes a strike. It's 2-1. Smith squares again, pulls it back and slaps one past the shortstop into left field. That'll be a base hit and a 1-out single for the Black Tornado. That'll bring up the shortstop, Madeline Leach. Leach takes it. Runner goes. Throw down. Oh, almost had her. Under the tag was Smith, and she'll get the stolen base. Still not sure what that pitch was called. We'll wait to see what they put up on the scoreboard. Still not going up there. I believe it was a ball, but I was watching the runner. Still not on the scoreboard. We're going to put a ball up on our scoreboard and go with that for now. That one gets away from the catcher, and the runner will head to third and get there without a throw. And we think it's 2-0. Oh, now they put it as a strike, so now it's 1-1. Or no, it should be 2-1 now. The scoreboard's still 1 pitch behind, so we're going to go with 2-1. That's a strike. Takes a pitch outside. And I believe, again, I believe we're at a full count. The scoreboard shows 2-2, but I believe they missed a pitch. They were a pitch behind this whole at bat. See what happens here. Swing and a line drive foul down the third baseline. There's a grounder to third. Throw over in time, and they keep the runner at third. And there's now 2 outs. And that'll bring up Shahar Miles. So Smith still down at third, now 2 outs, and Miles steps in. Takes a pitch high for ball 1. Miles skies one to center. That's going to be over the center fielder's head, off the base of the wall. A run will score, and a stand-up double for Miles cuts the lead, the Caver lead, down to 1. It's now, or I'm sorry, breaks the tie score, excuse me. I'm still in the first inning. And North Medford retakes the lead. It's now 5-4 with Lawton coming up next. So that was a well-hit ball, hit the base of the fence in center field. All Falk could do was chase it down, and they caught me again. Was that a hit by pitch or what? They just sent a batter down to first. I'm a little confused here. I'm starting to think that so Hamlin will be up next. I'm missing something here. I don't. That's the second time they've. That one back to the pitcher. Cavers will get out of the inning, but not before North Medford goes back on top on the John L. Scott scoreboard after 4 innings. North Medford leading 5-4.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens, called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Yeah, I mean, it sets up a force, but with 2 outs, you don't care. That's what I don't understand. With a runner at second, you might walk someone to set up a force, but you wouldn't normally do that with 2 outs. So, Welcome back. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week. You could probably hear us discussing. We're still not quite sure what happened with that base runner, but it didn't matter. The Cavers got the third out, and they're batting here in the top of the fifth, trailing now 5-4. And it'll be Bruner, Falk, and Harry due up here in the fifth, as the first pitch was fouled away for strike one. Swinging a hard ground ball through the hole into center field. Leadoff hitter again on for Grants Pass. And that'll bring up center fielder Ashley Falk. She squares to bunt, drops it down back to the pitcher. They'll get the out at first. They throw to second behind the runner, Bruner, but Bruner back in safely. And there's one out. And that'll bring up Nevaeh Harry. Fouls that one out of play. That one's going to be low, and the count goes even at 1-1. Coming to you live from North Medford High School, home of the Black Tornado. Black Tornado with the lead here in the fifth, 5-4 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. That 1-1 pitch is inside. Ball 2-1. That pitch misses, and it's 3-1. That's called strike, and the count goes full. 3-2 on Nevaeh Harry. Vanuku Johnson due up next for the Cavers, as Hartzheim continues to battle in the circle for the Black Tornado. Three-two pitch called, strike three, and the second out comes by way of a strikeout. And there's two outs here in the top of the inning. Tiana Vanuku Johnson, the number 9 hitter, steps in with 1 on and 2 outs. Takes it outside, ball 1. Bruner with pretty good speed out at second. Would definitely try and score on a single here. Swinging a little squibber off the glove of the first baseman. Gets past the second baseman. Coming around to score and tie the game will be Bruner. And Vanuku Johnson down at first. And we go to the top of the order, Alexa Medley. That one called a strike, and the count evens up at 1-1. Medley drops down another bunt. That's her specialty. Third baseman was too deep on that play to have any chance to get Medley. And so it's first and second now with 2 outs. And I think third baseman Hamlin, she knows that. She's playing to keep the runners close. She knows she's not going to get that out at first. So she's almost conceding that bunt in that situation. And that'll bring up Ellie Berg. Takes the first pitch. I believe that's going to be a ball. Swinging a foul, that'll get out of play. A 1-1 count to Ellie Berg. Takes a pitch, and I believe that'll be outside for ball 2. 2-1. That one on the inside corner called strike, and it's 2-2. Vanuku Johnson at second, Medley at first with 2 outs, and the hitter Ellie Berg swinging a ground ball to second. Oh, beautiful play at second as Smalley went to the ground with the toss from the ground to Leach covering at second. They get the force out, but what a beautiful heads-up play by Smalley. And the Black Tornado get out of the inning, but not before Grants Pass ties it up on the John L. Scott scoreboard. It's now 5-5. We'll be right back.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bills Glass. Having new windows installed by Bills Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bills Glass show you what you've been missing. Bills Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bills Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
That's right. That's right. Welcome back. We head to the bottom half of the 5th. And on the John L. Scott scoreboard, we are tied at 5 apiece. Black Tornado coming to bat. It'll be the 6, 7, 8 hitters, Drysdale, Urban, and Hartzheim. As Drysdale fouls off the first pitch. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. And it's been a good one. Ooh, and that one hit her on the helmet. She's going to be okay, gets up. I'm fine, heads to first. So the leadoff hitter gets on, did it the hard way, but she's down there as she was hit by the pitch. And that'll bring up Gabrielle Urban. So it's been a couple of innings since the Black Tornado got the leadoff hitter on. They do it here in the 5th. And that pitch taken for a ball 1. One-0 pitch is low for ball 2, 2-0. Squares around and takes a strike. Runner got a little too far from first, but they didn't see that over there, so no throw was made. And the count now 2-1 on Urban. Drysdale the runner at first. Actually, I think we got a courtesy runner. They snuck her in when I wasn't looking. That bunt attempt is foul and caught. They throw down to first, but the runner standing on the bag. The ball never made it there anyhow. So the first out is recorded with the pop out. I think that was a foul pop out. And that'll bring up the Black Tornado pitcher. Alyssa Hartzheim takes a strike. One on and one out. Hartzheim takes that pitch low in the count 1-1. Takes ball 2, 2-1. Samara Miles in the on-deck circle for the Black Tornado. That pitch up high, and it's 3-1. That pitch missed somewhere, probably a little low as the catcher tried to frame it. And 2 runners on with a 1 out. And Samara Miles. I think I got my numbers reversed in my scorekeeping here. As there's 2 Miles. There's Shahar, who bats 3rd, and Samara batting 9th. And I think I have them reversed in my scorekeeping app, which is doesn't matter much to the broadcast, but it does matter to who I'm talking about at any given time. That pitch called a strike, and the count goes even 1-1. So I've got them reversed. I'll have to fix that. Fortunately, nobody cares about my scorebook except me. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That'll be ball 2, 2-1. So if I've been mixing them up earlier in the broadcast, I apologize, but this is Samara Miles at the plate. Swings and fouls it off. She'd squared and then pulled it back. Took a quick swing at it, but only could spoil it off. 2-2 pitch misses, and it's 3-2. Swinging a grounder to second, tries to tag the runner, throws to first. Out at first on the play. Is he calling a double play? I believe North coach is going to talk to the umpire. We're going to wait. We'll keep it here, make sure. I believe they're scoring that a double play. Tagged the runner and then got the force out at first. The umpires are going to talk. North is already ready to take the field, but so that's gonna be it. It's gonna be a double play. The runner was tagged. I think the coach either felt that the runner didn't get touched on that or that the throw to first was late for the second out. But either way, the umpire says double play, and the Cavers get out of the inning with no damage done. We will head to the top of the sixth on the John L. Scott scoreboard with the score tied at 5 apiece. And we'll keep it right here. Today's action is brought to you in part by the Medford Parks and Recreation Department, where up-and-coming spring sports stars can sign up now for summer camps. Go to playmedford.com, where you'll find the Coach Pistole Softball Camp, July 12th through 14th. Led by the SOU National Championship coach and players. You'll also find junior golf lessons and USTA youth tennis programs, along with all of your other favorites. Visit playmedford.com to register now. Heart of the order coming up for Grants Pass, 3-4-5 hitters. Woodburn, Martin, and Toten as the first pitch is taken for a strike. Top of the sixth inning on the John L. Scott scoreboard. We are tied at 5 apiece. That pitch is outside for a ball, 1-1. One pitch taken for a strike. It's 1-2. Hard ground ball, base hit into left field. Another leadoff hitter on for the Cavers. They'll throw behind her, but Woodburn back in safely. And that'll bring up the Caver pitcher, Sarah Martin. One on, nobody out. Martin facing Hartzheim. First pitch, got the outside corner for a strike. Beautifully placed pitch by Hartzheim. Lawton did a nice job, too, of catching that right, making it look like a strike, not trying to frame it and just catching it where it was. Bunt by Martin. She'll run past the first baseman who fields it and throws her out to the covering Smalley. And there's 2 outs. Or I'm sorry, there's 1 out now. Runner advances to second on the play. That's Woodburn. And the first pitch to Shaylin Totten, ball 1, 1-0. Totten offers it that one kind of weakly. She decided, I think, halfway through that swing, she didn't want to swing, but it was too late, and it's 1-1. Takes that one on the outside corner, and it's 1-2. And Hartzheim really hitting her spots here in this inning. Last couple of innings, actually, her pitches are going right where she wants them. Grounder to short, knocked down there. There'll be no throw, and there'll be runners at first and second. And that'll bring up Reagan Bruner. I will score that an infield single. Not sure if they'll score an error on that here on the official scorebook, but and the first pitch is a ball, 1-0 to Bruner. Bruner 2 for 3, a pair of singles. Loops one out toward right field, shallow. Coming in and making the catch is Miles. And there's 2 outs. And that'll bring up Ashley Falk. Takes the first pitch for a ball, 1-0. Tied at 5 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. We're in the top half of the 6th. Swinging a foul out of play. Swing and a miss, and the count goes to 1-2. Woodburn the runner at second. Totten the runner at first. Ashley Falk the hitter. That, for the first time, we saw the catcher Lawton try and frame that one, but it was too far outside. And the count even now, 2-2. Two pitch, grounder, pass short into center field. Around third, headed for home is Woodburn. They throw down to third, out at third, but the run will come home. They get the out, but the run crosses the plate. They haven't put it on the scoreboard, but I believe, and there it goes, it is. The run will count at home. Grants Pass takes the lead after 5.5, 6-5 on the John L. Scott scoreboard, and we'll be right back.
My Circle K, powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
US Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All U.S. Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. U.S. Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Welcome back. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Head to the bottom of the 6th, and the Grants Pass Cavers have taken their first lead since the first inning. They led 2-0 in the first, but then North came back with 4 runs, and it's been North Medford or a tie ever since until now. It'll be the top of the order, Smith, Leach, and Miles. As Smith runs up on the first one and takes a strike. When I was looking at the records for these two teams and looking at the results from their previous games, I thought this would be a good one, and it has been. Back and forth all the way. As that pitch called a ball, it's 1-1. Drops down the bunt. That'll squib foul. Here's Martin's 1-2 pitch to Smith. She'll slap one foul again. Not surprisingly, the leadoff hitters for both these teams, pretty good slap hitters. Completely not unexpected. That's, you want someone that can get on. And in fast pitch softball, if you can drop it in the right part of the infield and you've got decent speed, you're going to get on a lot of the time. As that pitch is taken for ball 2, it's now 2-2. Runs up and slaps it to second. They'll have to hurry, and they get the out. Good play. Medley gets it over to Totten. Medley had to hurry on that. Diving in at first was Smith, but she's just behind the throw and out at first. And there's one out. The leadoff hitter erased here in the bottom of the 6th. And that'll bring up Madeline Leach. And that first pitch, a strike to Leach. And I won't say whether it's right or wrong because I think it's debatable either way, but I'm not a fan of sliding at first. I don't think you get there quicker. There's a fly ball deep center field. That one well hit. That one is gone. Madeline Leach ties it up with a bomb to center field. And the home team, Black Tornado, ties it up here in the 6th. That one was a no-doubter as Falk was going back, and she just turned around and watched it sail out of here. And the game is tied on the John L. Scott scoreboard, 6-6. And that brings up Shahar Miles. Takes the first pitch for a ball. And that pitch ball 2-0 to Shahar Miles. That's a strike, and it's 2-1. Low for a ball. It's 3-1. And that's ball 4. So Miles down at first. And that'll bring up Presley Lawton, the Black Tornado catcher. Comes up here with 1 on and 1 out. 1 run in the inning. That was a home run, a no-doubt shot by Leach. And the first pitch a ball, so Martin struggling a little with the strike zone here. That one lifted to center, should be playable. Over and back a little bit is Falk. She makes the catch, and there's 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. And that'll bring up Sarah Hanlon, the Black Tornado third baseman. Takes a pitch high for a ball. Hard ground ball to short. They'll go the short way for the out, forcing the runner Miles. And Grants Pass gets out of the inning, but not before they surrender the lead. And after 6, we are tied at 1 apiece on the John L. Scott scoreboard.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bills Glass. Having new windows installed by Bills Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bills Glass show you what you've been missing. Bills Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bills Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. We head to the top half of the 7th, and nothing decided yet in this one as the Lady Cavers of Grants Pass come to bat. Here in the top of the 7th, it'll be Harry, Vanuku Johnson, and Medley, the scheduled first 3 hitters here in the 7th. And Harry wanted that one, swing and a miss. The backswing kicked up some dirt as she was a little frustrated that she missed that one. That'll be too far outside, and the count even at 1-1. That one in the dirt, and the count goes to 2-1. Swinging a chopper foul. And the count evens up at 2-2. Harry 0 for 3 on the day with a pair of strikeouts. Takes that pitch too far outside, and the count goes full, 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. Swinging a foul, staying alive is Nevaeh Harry. Outside corner called, strike 3. And Harry down on strikes for the third time today. And for the first time in a couple of innings, Grants Pass doesn't get the leadoff hitter on. And it'll be the number 9 hitter, Atiana Vanuku Johnson, coming up for the Lady Cavers. Swinging, lifts one out towards center. Coming in, but can't come up with it. A nice play. Smith tried to make the play as Miles gets it back in, but it's a one-out single for Vanuku Johnson. And that will go to the top of the order, and Alexa Medley coming up for the Cavers. This time Hamlin going to creep in a little closer at third. She'll slap it to short. They'll go the short way. They get the out at second. And Medley will be safe at first, but now 2 outs. And it'll be Ellie Berg up next. So Ellie Berg steps in with 1 on and 2 outs. And the first pitch high for a ball. Berg 1 for 4 on the day. They throw back down to first. That pitch, ball 2, back in safely is Medley. Berg fouls it off out of play. Ground ball past second into the shallow right field. Headed to third is Medley. She'll get there without a throw. And there's runners at the corners for the Cavers with 2 outs. Trying to get that go-ahead run. Sophie Woodburn will be the next hitter as the Grants Pass coach calling timeout here. For almost 50 years, Bills Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned, family run, Bills Glass supports our schools and communities. Table Rock Sports says thank you to over 100 new YouTube subscribers this spring. It helps us keep the games coming. Go to youtube.com, search Table Rock Sports, and click on the red subscribe button if you would like to join the team. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th, but the Cavers trying to mount a rally here. They've got runners at the corners. Medley over at third, Berg at first, and Sophie Woodburn at the plate. Singled in her last 2 at bats. Takes a strike. A single here would give the Cavers the lead. Runner goes from first. The throw will go back to the pitcher. And Berg, as that pitch was called, strike 2. So Berg now down at second. And the count 0-2 on Woodburn. That'll be ball 1, 1-2. Good speed on the bases. A single here could get 2 runs home for the Cavers. Of course, Hartzheim would like to just end this inning right here, as that pitch is high and wide. 2-2. 2's across. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2 on for Grants Pass. Top half of the 7th. That one popped up and caught in foul territory by Hamlin over at third. And the Black Tornado get out of the inning. Grants Pass strands 2. We head to the bottom half of the 7th. We are tied on the John L. Scott scoreboard at 6 apiece.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens, called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Yeah. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 7th. North Medford coming to bat. It'll be the 6, 7, 8 hitters due up. Drysdale, Urban, and Hartzheim. Drysdale hit by a pitch in her last plate appearance. Home team can win it with a run. Cavers would like to send it into extras. And the first pitch is a ball, 1-0. The Black Tornado dugout getting loud over there. That first pitch was thrown without a first base umpire. He's back in position now. The 1-0 pitch is in the dirt. 2-0. Swing and a little Texas Leaguer seeing eye single into left as she just cleared the infield with that. Nobody could get to it. And the leadoff hitter on again in the form of Hannah Drysdale. And we're going to get a courtesy runner coming in for Drysdale. Can't quite see what number that is. We'll get that in a second. And that'll bring up Gabby Urban. 0 for 1 on the day. Squares to bunt, drops down a good one. They'll make the play at first. They get the out. Holding at second will be the pinch runner, or the courtesy runner, I should say. And of course, the courtesy runners are players I don't have on my roster, so I won't be able to tell you that one. But now a runner at second with 1 out. And Hartzheim up next. First pitch was a ball, 1-0. Swinging a foul, that'll get out of play. And the count evens up at 1-1. One count to Hartzheim, pops it up, shallow right center field. Little miscommunication. I'm not sure they could have gotten to it either way, but there'll be runners at the corners now with only 1 out. Yeah, Harry and Falk had a little miscommunication, but I don't think either one was going to get to that one, so Hartzheim with the single. I get a courtesy runner for her as well. And now the Caver infield going to talk things over with the coach. It's our sponsors who make this live high school athletic action available for you, including our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore Jeep Dodge Chrysler. Visit lithiasuperstore.com to find your next ride. Also, thank you to Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon, our presenting sponsor with 7 locations to serve you. We are in the bottom of the 7th, tied at 6 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Number 9 hitter coming up, that's Samara Miles. Runner at third is Drysdale. Hartzheim the runner, actually a courtesy runner for Hartzheim. And they're going to load the bases. So I think that's the intentional walk is why we got thrown off the last couple of times, especially the last time, because I don't know why they did it in a 2-out situation. But they give the intentional walk. Which loads the bases. The infield will be in, and the hitter will be Nevaeh Smith. First pitch is ball 1. So the reason I was confused the last time they did that, we talked about that after the inning was over, that maybe it was an intentional walk. Just didn't understand why they would do it with 2 outs. It does set up an extra force play because there was a runner at second in that situation. I definitely understand why they do it here, because now it's a force at any bag with only 1 out, and the count 1-1 now. So the Cavers will have to come home wherever this ball is hit. They need a strikeout or something in the air, preferably to the infield. as the count goes to 2-1. And of course, North Medford just wants to put it in play. That one in the dirt. It's 3-1, and North Medford one pitch away from getting the win. Martin has to throw a strike here. The 3-1 pitch. Chopped to short. They'll throw home. They get the force at home for the second out, and the Cavers stay alive. Bases will still be loaded. Now with 2 outs. Matlin Leach will come up next for the Black Tornado. Takes ball 1 outside. It's about as good as it gets. Been a back and forth game all the way. We're tied at 6. North Medford trying to get the walk-off here. Leach at the plate with the 1-0 count. That one in the dirt, ball 2, and Martin getting herself into trouble here, pitching from behind these last 2 batters. Both dugouts getting loud here. Ball 3, 3-0. Martin really is going to have to just give her something to hit here and hope her defense can make the play. There's 2 outs. They've got to force it any bag. Outfielders playing straight away about medium deep. And that's ball 4, and that will do it. The 7th run comes across, and in the bottom of the 7th, the Black Tornado will take the lead and the win. So the home team comes up with the victory. We will take a break. We'll come back and wrap things up. When we come back, North Medford again gets the win on the John L. Scott scoreboard, 7-6. And we will be right back.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram Trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at SouthernOregonSports.com.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. And our final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard: North Medford 7, Grants Pass 6. North Medford wins it with a bases-loaded walk in the bottom of the 7th inning. And again, they win it 7-6. Looking at the final line score, unofficially, and a couple of these hits for the Cavers could have been scored as errors in the official scorebook, but as I have it scored here, 6 runs on 17 hits and no errors for the Cavers. 7 runs on 9 hits and 1 error for the Black Tornado. And again, those are unofficial. And Alyssa Hartzheim will get the win. Sarah Martin takes the loss. And this one was everything it was billed to be. A great game all the way through. And Grants Pass loses to North Medford in this one on the John L. Scott scoreboard, 7-6. So we want to thank you for watching today's broadcast. We'd like to thank North Medford High School for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net. Our next Table Rock Sports production will be Thursday. I'll have Grants Pass softball from Grants Pass High School, 5 o'clock start on Thursday. And so once again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard: North Medford 7, Grants Pass 6. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. With Nick Curran, I am Jeff Smith saying thanks for watching and have a great day here from North Medford High School.